Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I used to read these when I was little, probably about your age. I get them from the library at school. I'm going to read you The Big Toe. A boy was digging at the edge of the garden when he saw a big toe. He tried to pick it up, but it was stuck to something. So he gave it a good hard jerk, and it came off in his hand. Then he heard something groan and scamper away. The boy took the toe into the kitchen and showed it to his mother. "It looks nice and plump," she said. "I'll put it in the soup and we'll have it for supper." That night, his father carved the toe into 3 pieces, and they each had a piece. Then they did the dishes, and when it got dark, they went to bed. The boy fell asleep almost at once, but in the middle of the night, a sound awakened him. It was something out in the street. It was a voice, and it was calling to him. "Where is my toe?" When the boy heard that, he got very scared. But he thought, "It doesn't know where I am. It will never find me." Then he heard the voice once more, only now it was closer. "Where is my toe?" The boy pulled the blankets over his head and closed his eyes. "I'll go to sleep," he thought. "When I wake up, it will be gone." But soon he heard the back door open, and again he heard the voice. "Where is my toe?" Then the boy heard footsteps moving through the kitchen into the dining room, into the living room, into the front hall. Then slowly they climbed the stairs. Closer and closer they came. Soon they were in the upstairs hall. Now they were outside his door. "Where is my toe?" His door opened. Shaking with fear, he listened as the footsteps slowly moved through the dark toward his bed. Then they stopped. "Where is my toe?" "You got it!"
You scared me, Daddy.
That's how that one goes. See the little... It's the boy with the toe in the garden. The Big Toe.
These are short, little, cute stories. Well, kind of scary, not cute.
Pretty fun, huh?
Mm-hmm. The Walk.
I'll read you one more. You ready?
Yep.
The Walk. My uncle was walking down a lonely dirt road one day. He came upon a man who was also walking down that road. The man looked at my uncle, and my uncle looked at the man. The man was scared of my uncle, and my uncle was scared of that man. But they kept on walking, and it began to get dark. The man looked at my uncle, and my uncle looked at the man. The man was very scared of my uncle, and my uncle was very scared of that man. But they kept on walking, and they came to a big woods. It was getting darker, and the man looked at my uncle, and my uncle looked at the man. The man was really scared of my uncle, and my uncle was really scared of that man. But they kept on walking, and deep down into the woods they went. It was getting darker, and the man looked at my uncle, and my uncle looked at the man. The man was terribly scared of my uncle, and my uncle was terribly scared of... Oh!
You scared me.
See, that's how these ones go. These are the stories that you're supposed to jump and boo somebody with. Jump stories. This chapter is filled with jump stories you can use to make your friends jump with fright. Not all of them are like that in the book, to where you're supposed to somebody, but love you, baby.
I love you, Daddy.
Yeah, when I went to school at Grafton Kennedy in elementary school, it was either first grade or second grade. I started reading these all the time. me and a guy named Tony Cook would go out in the hallway because we'd get our work done pretty much quicker than the other kids. So we'd go out in the hallway and we'd do puzzles, and we would read these stories to each other.
And would you like make people like him jump and stuff?
I don't know. I don't know about back then, because we knew the stories, so we probably weren't jumping. But we would read them to each other, and we'd sit there and read these books. I always liked these
That
books.
one was quick.
Yeah, there's some quick stories. There's a couple longer stories too, but check it out. Look at some of the artwork. It's pretty neat.
Toes coming down there. There's a guy's head on the lid. And some pretty cool artwork, Daddy.
Oh, that's it. I'll do it.
Car. Old woman, all skin and bone.